Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So it is Sunday, so I thought I would add into my art journal. I've already covered the page with some gesso. I haven't done any art journaling for a little while in this book, so I thought I would do some today. So I have got this, I would like as my sort of like focal point, which is this beautiful butterfly. This is from my one of my journaling cards. I've also got some sort of like, these are from my jelly plates and some of my just gessoed paper which I've inked on as well, so I thought I would use those. There's a little bit of green which I thought I would go with it. I've got some of my collage paper pieces and bits and pieces and some book paper, so that's the sort of thing I sort of colour palette I would like to do. So I've dried the gesso on here. I've also got some of my Arteza pencils here, which I've just sort of like picked some colours out which I thought might go well. So these are watercolour pencils, which is, I'm lucky enough to have this great big lovely box here of 72 watercolour pencils, so I picked those out. And I also have a few of the distress oxides which I might use as well. Oh, and I also have a couple of sort of like tea bags, so I'm not sure whether I use those, we shall see. And of course I got a paintbrush and some matte medium and some gesso. So let's get started. I'm going to put my little butterfly to the side. Now let's just make sure I am in view properly. So there we go. It's a bit bright today, isn't it, on there. So I'm just going to do the background. I'm going to pop the coloured bits on the top. I thought I'd just do a little bit of these on the back. Not quite sure what I'm going to be doing yet. Just a little bit of sort of a collage down the side. Where is my rule? I'm just going to take this and rip some pieces off. Get some bits and pieces ready. I love this one. I haven't used this for a while. This is a jelly plate print that I had, and I put some gold on it. So I must actually do some jelly plate printing, because I haven't done that for a very long time, and I think that would be quite fun and messy. So let me just stick these down. Let me open up my matte medium. I'm going to be having to get some more of this soon, I think. Right, let's just stick this piece down. Oh, bits of a thread everywhere. So let's just make a nice mess today. Put this down. I'm going to try and not fill the whole page, but I doubt whether that will probably happen. I probably will. We shall see. Down. A little bit on there. Need a bit more glue, matte medium there, because this paper is a little bit thicker. What else shall we have? Oh, seems to be quite sort of gritty, doesn't it? I mean, blocks, but I quite like that. Another little bit of this, I think. There. Let's pop this piece up here. So I want this sort of to go in the middle, sort of. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the pink, I think. Oops. Just like that. Not too much. Let's have a look. Let's just add. That can just go up there like that. Perfect. Maybe I will have a little bit of sort of a tea baggy. Let's just take a piece of that off. And that might go like that. So that's quite nice, isn't it? So let's stick this on like that. Perfect. That is all I'm going to do on the background, I think. That's a bit popping up, little bubbly there. There we go. Perfect. Right, that's okay for now. Let me quickly just dry it. Okay, so that's nice and dry. Excuse me. So let me just use a little bit of the oxide along here. Just go down here. I don't like to spray this because it just makes such a mess. So let's just put on there. Let me get a paintbrush and just paint that just down like that. Now I've got this one which is Lucky Clover. Now this I think is quite bright. Let's just add a little bit down there. Goes nicely with that green piece, doesn't it? Lovely. I think I need a bit of this over here. I think that's a little bit too much for me there. A little bit too green. Right, let me just, where's my spray? This is just some water on there. I'll just get a little bit of tissue and just take some of that off. There you go, and a quick dry. Okay, let's add a little bit of watercolour pencils in here. Get a bit of shadow in here. I might actually use one of my pencils. Just in here. I don't want it to be too dark. And I've got my watercolour little brush in here. Just go in here with a, because I purchased some of these at Stabilo All they're called, watercolour, and they're really good, but they are very pigmented on here, but I do like them. So I've just got to sort of learn how to use it properly. Without overdoing it. Lovely. Let's just go in here. You only need to sort of like touch it, and it's really gives a good bit of a colour on there. But I do want to go in there with a bit of the coloured pencil as well, so it's not so dark. I don't want to make it really dark, do I? So let's see, what should we go in there with? A bit of the bright green. I'm going to change colour and go in with a little bit of pink. Just don't want it to mix together and get all sort of like muddy. So I don't want to make a big mess. Let's see what this brown is like. Not quite as dark, obviously, as the black. Might give it a bit more of a different shadow. Let's go in there a bit more. Oh, I like that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go over a little bit with some gesso. Where's my little brush gone? What did I do with that? Oh, here we are. I do like that. Okay, I'm going to just quickly dry that off. I do like these. Let's add a little bit more of a different green into on top. Try and get a bit of colour layering on here if I can. I do like the pop of that nice green. I also like this pink going in there as well. just go over where I'd already been, but it does look good. Ooh, let's get rid of some of that green on there. Well, this one's a little bit different to normal, isn't it? Right, shall we try a little bit more of the black going in there, wherever I've done with my pen or my pencil? What did I do with it? There it is. Let's just go back in here. Oops. Okay. Oops. Going to go in with a little bit of matte medium as well in here, just to blend it a bit more. Bit of gesso. Oops. Okay, what I'm going to do, I think, I want to use a little bit of the gesso. Let me pop some in the lid. Just mush that down. And where I have got like these little round circles, I'm going to use the end of my stickles pot, I think. And let's just see if I can get some nice little patterns on here. Which is quite nice, isn't it? Let me just dry that off. There we go. Just a tiny bit up here, I think. And this brush has got gesso and matte medium and all sorts of things on, but I'm going to go in and make a big mess. But I do like it. Sorry, it's not much talking in this one. A bit more concentrating for me today. I like that. Shall we have a little bit of blue in here? Get the black off my brush. Oh, I like that blue in there. Oop, how many brushes have I got in my hand? Let's have a little bit in here. Down there. I do like that. Maybe just a little bit of blue just along here. I like that. That looks really nice. Let's just put a tiny bit here. Just stand up quickly and have a little look. Yes, I do like that. Shall we have something else? Do we need anything else? Do we need a black pen? Let's see. Let's just see if I need to just go round. It's just a little bit. Looks quite nice, I think. I do like that. Let's see, do we need anything else? I haven't done any stamping or anything on this one, but I do quite like that. Maybe I need to just go in with just a little bit more gesso. I do like this purple. Am I going to overdo it now? It's because we've got pink in here. So it looks quite nice actually with a little bit of purple around there. Oh, I do like the purple. Purple looks really nice, I think. There we go, I like that. Okay guys, I am going to leave it there because I think that's really nice. I haven't actually filled up all the way around, which makes it a change, doesn't it? But I'm going to leave it there before I ruin it, and I quite like that. Alright guys, well thank you so much for joining me. Sorry it wasn't a very chatty one. A little bit of concentration on that one. So thanks for joining me. Please stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. Alright guys, bye bye.